Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Pokemon trainers, and Poke fans everywhere, I have a deck profile for you guys today. We're going to be taking a look at Cryogonal Dustox item lock played in collusion with Blizzard Town. So, how does this deck work? What are we going to do? I'm going to get into it shortly here. But let's start with our Pokemon lineup and our primary attacker, as always, which is going to be this little snowflake here. Basic 90 HP water type Pokemon, Cryogonal. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. Frozen Lock does 10 damage, but your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand during their next turn. So this is Beheeyem 2.0, guys. This is like Beheeyem evolved into like a very different kind of deck. Works a little bit differently. The playstyle is fun. I've had a lot of fun playing it so far, and it just gets your opponent so annoyed that they'll probably surrender once you have your setup done. So let's get into it. So we play this Cryogonal for the Frozen Lock. It has a 1 retreat, double weakness to steel. That's it. Nothing too special about that card. But the main two cards that are going to make this deck work is the Dustox with Hazardous Evolution. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during this turn, you can leave your opponent's active Pokemon paralyzed and poisoned, and you put 3 damage counters for the poison instead of 1. So that is going to be how we're going to be getting out our damage. We're going to paralyze them, we're going to poison them, get that in between turns, 30 damage, and then we're going to get 10 damage extra on our attack turn with the Frozen Lock. So we're going to go for 40, and then 30, and then 40, and then 30, and eventually attempt to wear out our opponent, make sure they can't attack us. A good way to do that is because we're only going to be... Okay. That was interesting. I was pretty sure I canceled that match, but it looks like we're going to get a match right in the middle of our deck profile. Pokemon TCG's been acting a little weird lately. Okay, so double Cryogonal start. I guess, guys, we just shifted from a deck profile into a game without my involvement. Don't know how that happened. Okay. Double Cryogonal start. Okay, we're playing into Beheeyem, so it's item lock versus item lock, ladies and gentlemen. Who has the better item lock is the question. That is the question. Oh god, triple Cryogonal. Like, honestly, you Cynthia, the nice Cynthia. We don't want to waste space for that many Cryogonals, so we're going to end on this. We know he can't evolve turn 1. I can't remember how many items Beheeyem plays, but should be annoying. Let's see what happens here. How far he can get set up on turn 1. Looks like he's playing the Blitzel variant, so Zebstrika instead of and Coughing. Okay. Interesting. Interesting turn 1. So yeah, we are definitely going to Cynthia this hand. We don't need any of these cards. I'm looking for a Grovyle or a Pokémon, so we did not get it. So probably just going to do this for now. Item lock him. There's the Beheeyem. There is the Wheezing with Detention Gas. It's pretty interesting. So is he gonna run triple acceleration energy to do like bench damage to our Pokemon or something? Curious. It's an interesting combo here. It's not gonna work if he can't switch into his Beheeyem. That's where we're gonna trump him here. Once we have the cards that we need, we're having a little trouble getting into our Grovyle and our Dustoxes here. But let's see how this works out. Oh, just by existing? Oh god. That is going to be a super duper annoying for us. Let's not play out Blizzard Town yet, because we could just keep taking damage like this. That's not going to be good. Oh boy, we are just having the time of our life trying to run into the Pokemon that we need. Hopefully this should do the trick. How many? We have 4 Cascoons, 3 Dustoxes. We have all the Devo sprays. We have the Super Scoop Ups, Switch, 1 more Cynthia, and a few Lillies. And 2 more water energies. So we're going to have to play our energies very cautiously here. I'm gonna look for the Cascoon. Bop, bop, bop. This detention gas is seriously gonna be annoying until we can get this guy off the board here. That's painful for our low HP Pokemon there. Basic Pokemon. Okay, so once we evolve them, they're safe. Got it. Good. Good to know. Good to know. That is starting to stack, huh? Alright, another Grovyle here, not the best thing for us. Let's go for the scoop up. I want to keep my Cryogonals alive for as long as possible here. Give me something. Give me something. Okay, we don't get that. But we can get Dustox. Okay. Oh, there goes our Wurmple, guys. That sucks. We didn't have any way to stop that. It's pretty atrocious into this. So Bench Mew may not be a bad idea for this deck, but we'll see how many more turns it takes for us to... I think we should die in between turns here. So, is our Cryogonal close to death? Yeah, our Cryogonal is about to pass out here on us. Let's play Lillie, I guess, see what we can draw. There's a Wurmple. We don't need a Dustox this turn. Let's grab a Cascoon. He's at 90, so he's going to die in between turns here. Good to get rid of that. We'll continue our item lock. We don't need the Devo Spray. We don't need the energy. So, yeah, this is what we're going to have to go for. He gets one more turn of detention, guys. Oh, God. How annoying is that? Here's the other water energy. Not the best thing, but we'll make do. Could really go for one more Wurmple here. We do get it, so that is pretty nice. Okay. Let's grab a Dustox. He does not get to attack, and I will make sure he doesn't attack, period. That Shrine of Punishment is not going to affect us. I'm not worried in the least. We're going to use these whenever we have them in our hand in case we get stamped or something. Because we can grab a Dustox for sure every time. As long as we have our Grovyle, so... Did I Lusamine last turn? Maybe I should Lusamine for Cynthia next turn if I don't get anything else. We'll see. $70? I'm not going to attack him. I'm just going to let him die in between turns here. Oh, if I don't, we lose the item lock. Never mind, I lied. We are going to attack him. We're going to grab a Cynthia. We're going to grab two Cynthias and just reshuffle them back into our deck. Next turn, let's grab... Because we don't need to pulse him this turn, do we? No, we don't. So our setup is done. This is looking pretty good. We're going to lose this guy next turn if he gets attacked, but he shouldn't because unless he has another Wheezing, which is super annoying. There's a net ball, not really what we need here. Might be the FF if he doesn't get basics down, because we're definitely gonna... Oh! Okay, we get another turn, we get a Dustox, we get a Cynthia. This is looking pretty good. I'm gonna play our Dustox, paralyze him. And we are going to play our beautiful Cynthia card. I love this card. God, it's gorgeous. Okay, let's get a refreshed hand here. Cool. We got some pretty good cards. Tails, one more try. Alright, grab our Cryo back into our hand. Throw this one out. Now he has like no hopes of doing anything to us. So there's another game for you guys in between games. We are gonna look for a Dustox. And then we're gonna Devo Spray that one. Send it back in. Done. And we are gonna go for the item lock. So it looks like in between item locks, this is like the crazier one here. Which is working out pretty nastily against this Beheeyem deck. I'm not sure about running that wheezing in there. Like, it did do damage and everything, which is really good, but if you're gonna waste those energies for the wheezing, then you're probably not gonna get the energies you need to run your Beheeyem properly. There comes a second coughing, so if he knocks out like multiple Pokemon or something, but he can't now because we've pretty much evolved everything, so we're safe. There goes the Blitzle. Now we get the coughing, and we're gonna freeze it. We're gonna lock it. There's our other Dustox, so we don't even need to go for a Dustox here. We can literally just grab our Dustox for funsies. Throw that down, so we can definitely paralyze for 2 more turns at least, right? We can definitely item lock. Like, this leaves the opponent with very, very few options. Yeah, she's just not looking into a very great many of things here. I can feel the FF coming out any second now. Cryogonal item lock, guys. This, yeah, just doesn't give your opponent a lot of options. We played that one in the middle of our deck profile. Okay, so that was fun. Let's get back into the deck profile here. Weirdest deck profile ever. So just popped out, like must have been some game I tried to get into earlier, but then got to this and then it popped up. So as you saw, we play our Dustox with Hazardous Evolution, and we paralyzed and poison for damage. Set up 1 Grovyle. Like what you saw last in that game was pretty much the ideal setup. 2 Cryogonals, 3 Wurmples, which eventually turned into Cascoons to keep rotating Dustoxes, and 1 Grovyle to keep grabbing those Dustoxes for you, or Cascoons, whatever you need. 1 Ditto for versatility between the Grovyle and Cascoon evolutions. 4 Devolution Spray so you can keep devolving your Dustox and keep doing what I just did basically in that gameplay. 4 net balls to draw, 4 Pokecoms to draw, 4 Pokegears to draw your supporters, 3 scoop ups to grab them off. You can run 4 if you want, 2 Blizzard Towns, so when you get your opponent low, if it's a GX or something, they can't attack you, in case you can't resweep the Dustox on. 1 Brock's Grit for 4 Cynthia, 1 Erika's Hospitality, 1 Grimsley. He's in here because this wasn't like the online decks, but I don't know if I haven't gotten to use him efficiently yet, so if he doesn't work, I might just take him out and run like 1 more Blizzard Town or another Switch or something, or 1 more Scoop Up even. So that's a recommendation for a variant for you guys. Like, we're trying to streamline our decks here, right? Run pretty much only what we need. So I'm running 6 energies. You can probably take out a Grimsley and run 7, run 1 more Super Scoop Up, run 1 more Blizzard Town, run 1 more Switch. All viable options. Even another Pokégear is fine. If you don't see this guy seeing a lot of play, if you've used him in something like a niche situation or something, let me know in the comments. I'd really like to hear about it. Here's 4 Lilies, 1 Lusamine, full art. I really love this card, it's really cool looking. 1 Lusamine to grab our stadiums or another supporter in case we're running low Cynthia or something. In case one of our Cynthias gets prized, you can do that. 6 water energies because Cryogonal is going to be the only one attacking, and 2 more extras in case we need to retreat something without a switch. So that's about it for you guys. You saw how that deck's played. We have the gameplay coming up right after this. Pretty basic deck. You item lock, you play your Dustoxes to paralyze, you switch to the right times, you super scoop up at the right times, and you devolve your Dustoxes to keep reusing the Dustoxes for paralysis and 30 damage counters on the poisoning. So that's how you play this. Straightforward, elementary, budget deck here. Grab these cards, build this deck. Lost March has gotten a crazy amount of views. Guys, we really appreciate the viewership. Please like, subscribe, and share. We need all the support we can get. We're really glad with how things are going for us in the first 2 weeks of running our channel here. Thanks a lot, thanks a lot, thanks a lot. So, hope you guys like this one. Enjoy the gameplay, put this deck together, and have fun item locking and frustrating your opponents into victories with this Cryogonal deck. This is your favorite, Dr. Professor Oak, signing off. Have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and have fun playing the item lock Cryogonal Dustox deck. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Pokemon trainers, and Poke fans everywhere, we are here today with a very special video for you guys. I'm going to be playing another item lock deck. It's the Dustox Cryogonal. We're going to get into some gameplay. I'll have a deck profile for you guys after this. This is a slightly modified list off of something I saw Yellow Swallow do. He's another YouTuber who does awesome Pokemon videos, so shout out to him for the base for this deck. Changed some of the counts and I think a couple of items in here. But let's see how we do. We have the Cryogonal turn 1. Looks like we're playing into Pikarom here. There's no bench Mew here, so we're going to have to try and get set up as quick as possible. Hopefully we draw into like a Cynthia or something soon. Turn 1 would be great, because we don't have any other supporter cards in our hand. We could really use one. Or a Lillie. Anything useful. The standard Pikarom. Good thing he's starting Zapdos, so he can't switch out and attack us turn 1. Nothing crazy is going to happen, and we can start item locking him from turn 2. Excuse me. Hopefully he doesn't get too big of a setup here, is what I'm hoping for. There's the EM radar coming out early. I wonder if he's going to go for the Dedenne right now. Get one more Acrobite. Yeah, so this is the thing with Pikarom, right? It's not the slowest setup deck, so if he gets his whole setup here and we can't, we're going to be in a lot of trouble, but if we can, then we get to stall this out for a little bit here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, he went for Tapu Koko. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get his full setup here. He's going to go back for the Dedenne. Discard those two cards. Oh, EM Radar, never mind. So he's not looking to hold anything in his hand at the end of this turn and just get completely set up if he runs into like a Cynthia or something with this Dedenne. This might not be the best first game to show this off because he's already got a massive setup here going on. If he gets Thunder Mountain, he's pretty much done with his setup here on turn 1. If he has an E-switch, he's done with this setup here too. Pretty nutty. Don't even know if we're going to survive enough turns to properly lock him here, but we will do our best. Right? That's all we can do. I'm wondering if I should go for the second Cryogonal here, or the Treecko. I'll try to bait his Thunder Mountain. Okay. That impressive 10 damage coming out. So it looks like we are going to get a Cascoon now. I would have really liked the Treecko here. Or sorry, Grovyle here, so we could get that Sunshine Grace. And we're going to really need to run into another Cryogonal to be able to do what we need to do. Okay, so he did 10 damage back, that's good. The more turns we get, the better this gets for us. just keep the item lock going. We need to draw into like a Grovyle here soon to make this really efficient. He is gonna get the second energy out if he has it in his hand. Maybe Thunder Mountain? Don't know. He can't use Energy Switch, he can't use Switch, so unless he puts a second energy on this guy, he's stuck for a little bit here, which is good for us. Yeah, let's lock him down here. Let's lock him down for another turn till we get to set up, and then send that back in. Now we attack. He can't use Switch, so he's stuck here. Minnie's getting poisoned at the same time. We need to try into a Cynthia or a Lillie, that'd be really great right now. So we can continue this setup and keep him locked. But yeah, pretty nasty deck here, guys. Like, we're a little shy. Like, one more card here would have been the perfect setup. Looks like he does have Custom Catcher, but he's not going to be able to play it. There's the damage coming out. If we can get this in this turn. Oh, there it is. There is the Cynthia. Alright, let's get some cards here. Come on, show me the money. Show me the money. Alright. We got Dustox, but we don't need it. Let's save it for next turn. We are probably gonna lose this Cryogonal. Honestly, I'm thinking, like, if I retreat Cryogonal, I can just... Because this is going to take 3 damage counters and die anyway, right? And then he's going to get his Pikarom out, and he doesn't have enough for full Blitz, so he's just going to get one Pokemon, and I would rather give him the Wurmple, because we do have the energy in our hand, and we have the other Cryogonal here too. So let's do that. Let's not attack him. We'll just let him tick out. Oh, there's the Grovyle. Perfect timing on that for us. We should be able to item lock, paralyze him next turn and lock him out from using items. He does get to use items this turn if he wants to, but that's fine because I'd rather not sacrifice the Cryogonal immediately. So he took out Custom Catcher, he got him. We did the best we could, tried to keep him safe, but the Custom Catcher will get him there. He's going to go for the full Blitz. Obviously we're going to lose to him, but it's okay. It's okay, you did your job well, my good sir. Okay, now we'll play our Cryogonal. We're gonna lose at least a couple of those here and there, so... Alright, this is really good. This is super good for us. We can just keep this going. Let's go for a Cascoon here. 3 Devolution Sprays, 2 more Super Scoop Ups, 2 Cynthias. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. We're good. I think we have... How many more Cryogonals do we have? We have both. Okay, so we should be alright here. I'm waiting for Pokécoms because I want to get rid of the Ditto. But he's going to be paralyzed. He can't use items this turn. Yes, please. We're going to start here. Try to get him as low as possible. Okay, let me just go ahead and see what we got. Okay, we got a Devolution Spray, which is pretty nice. We can keep this up for like one more turn if we so choose to. Let me just go ahead and use it. Nope, that's all we need. Yeah, we want to save our energy for when we get Cryogonal again. He's stuck in place for this turn, so it's probably going to be super annoying for him. And then once we start knocking out the Pikarom, we can take some big cards. Hopefully we can keep this up consistently with our Dustoxes and our Cascoons for a few, and hopefully we have enough to Super Scoop and play that game too. So that's what we're going to be going for here. not a lot he can do when he can't play items. Which is pretty crazy, because he's just going to be permalocked like this. We drew into the other Cascoon here, which is great. I'm still waiting on... yes, please. So yeah, this is how this deck works, guys. Pretty darn fun. We're waiting on a Pokécom or something so we can get our second Cryogonal down, and then I will feel super safe. After that, I do not want to attach any energy. I keep that checkpoint mark on just in case I forget or something. But yeah, he is going to be stuck there for at least 2 more turns, and hopefully we draw into something that lets us reset here. There's a victory, guys. He did not like the item lock. He did not like being stuck in place. But yeah, like even with a spectacular setup like that, the Cryogonal item lock is where it's at. This deck is super fun to play. We'll get some more games for you guys, and I have another item lock deck coming up for you after this one, so stay tuned for that. The super thing about this is a budget deck, guys. You can put it together really quickly. It barely took me any time and any packs at all to get this together for you guys. The variations are just to make it a little bit more consistent for our online play. I'll show you the counts and everything in the deck profile, but yeah, let's get into another game here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with another budget deck for you guys. The Cryogonal item lock. Hoping to get a decent hand to show this deck off for you guys. We won the coin flip. Let's go first, see if we can set up for a good turn 2 into a superb turn 3. Opponent had no basic Pokemon. We got the Cryeg, we got the Treecko. As long as we don't take, 90 damage and lose the Cryeg turn 1, we should be good here. We have a Lillie too, so pretty good hand here. One more basic would be great. But let's see what we get. Yes, please. We got Dustox, Seed Bottle we're playing into. So, set up our double Wurmple. Play our Water Energy into Lillie, draw 5 cards. Beautiful. I can probably go third Wurmple here. Yeah. Pretty much that's it right now because we can't attack. We'll see what we get here. There's the Viridian, which is good for us. Draw some energies here in that hand. Potentially for the second Cryogonal. This deck does have a lot of healing in it, so unless we set up better than he does early and can get our item lock out, we're going to have a lot of trouble getting through his Pokemon. We are not going to do any damage with the Cryogonal. We're completely reliant on our Dustox here to do damage, so this is a really hard matchup for us. Let's see if we can win this one. The thing is, he already has whatever he needs on the bench because we didn't get to attack. He got a good turn 2 here with Leavanny, so we're never going to be able to do damage with our attacks to him. But that's alright. That is alright. So we will make it work. Or we will try our best, right? That is all we can do. Let me grab this Cynthia here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Cynthia this in because we can't attach a Dustox this turn. But, can't put down a Cascoon. We can draw another Cascoon out. And we can grab a Dustox next turn. Okay, we're looking for our second Cryogonal, honestly, to be able to set up here. I don't want to lose any of these cards, so we're just going to go ahead and attack. We do no damage, which is pretty funny. But no item cards for him. He's just going to energy attach and have to do his attack or play a supporter card at best. So he's going to get the coach trainer. No custom catchers, no switches. Kind of limits his options. He's going to evolve the Jupiter, obviously. No doubt about that. What does this do? Prevent all damage. Okay, so fire Pokemon. Not really concerned about that too much. Right now, our biggest concern is to paralyze him. So we are going to go for that immediately. Pop. Yes, please. I'm pretty sure he can't block this damage because it's coming out from poison. If we can get a Pokemon, we can Pokécom for the Cryogonal next turn. But I am going to play one Devo Spray because I have it. Done. And we will give him the good old item lock here. No damage, but at least he's poisoned and we can wait for that to tick down. Slowly, but surely, right? We get to lock him every turn. We have 3 Wurmple down. Hopefully we draw into some Pokemon here eventually. He's got the Cynthia. We don't have to worry because there's no way he's moving right now. We can't switch. Only thing he can do is play more basic Pokemon down. Okay, so there is another water energy. Not useful to us, still waiting on the Pokemon. So I'm just extending the number of times we can do this with the Devo Spray here, basically. Okay, finally, we've reduced enough cards to play Erika's. There's the second Cryogonal, which is really good for us. There's the Water Energy. And we just have to wait for another Cascoon, and we can keep drawing into our Dustoxes here, and keep item locking him. This is just going to get super annoying for him, although it is going to take a while for this to tech off. He's not going to be able to use special herbs either, or mixed herbs. I keep saying special herbs, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm recording a lot of videos. I'm getting tired. Don't mind me when I do that. You guys know better than me in those cases. So yeah, mixed herbs, no items coming out. So he's just going to be looking to attach energies and wait for our item lock to end, which we're not going to let that happen anytime soon here. There's the victory. That's it, guys. Like, you set up and you start locking away, right? There's nothing they can do. Even if you got a Shaman out on the bench, you can start healing a little bit maybe, but it's annoying not to be able to play item cards from your hand, not to be able to switch out your Pokemon, which can't do anything anymore. Super fun. 0 damage dealt, but wins the game. That's what Cryogonal Item Lock is about. We're going to see if we can get one more great game to lock out this series for you guys with the Cryogonal. Hope you enjoy this deck. Look out for the deck profile for this in case you want to build your own budget Cryogonal Item Lock fun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have another game for you with the Cryogonal Item Lock. We'll see if we can get this going. Hopefully we get a decent hand to show this deck off. Looking for basics here. Looking for the basics. Okay. Cynthia, customer. It doesn't really tell us a lot about his hand, but okay. A lot of supporter cards in there that he drew out. That part is obvious. Really hoping for like a Wurmple or something here so I can just Pokécom into a Treecko, Cynthia out my hand, draw a whole new hand here, play everything that we can, get a smooth start to our first setup. You could go double Cryog in the beginning only if you have your Treecko and Wurmple, but like 3 Wurmples, 1 Grovyle is like standard setup, then you get Cascoons, then you get your Dustoxes, and keep rotating it around that. So don't know how useful this Lillie is going to be turn 1 to us. I might just play it to keep the Grovyle in honor, to be honest. So if we play Lillie, we get 4, right? Alright, let's see what we get. Actually, pretty good. Pretty good here. What else could we draw that's super useful right now? Nothing really, right? Maybe Pokémon? Let's see. Cynthia and Lillie Lusamine. I'll grab that for now. I don't know if we'll need it, but he's there in case we do. No attacks for us right now, but next turn we'll be able to get a Grovyle, Cascoon on the Wurmple, and then another Wurmple, hopefully. That's what we're going for. There's the Stellar Wish. Honestly, a skateboard lets you go out even if you're paralyzed, right? So that might be a problem for us. $130 is a weird number for us to have to play around too. So there's the skateboard, so every time he has that, yeah, asleep or paralyzed, so that could save his game here. But let's see how he decides to play it. See if he gets annoyed with the item lock first before he. Okay. We don't need multiple Cryogonal guys, so I honestly wouldn't worry about that if I were you. 2 is fine, I don't think you need more than 2. If I'm wrong, we'll find out in this game. We only have 3 Dustox, so we're gonna have to, I mean, we don't need more than 3. 3 is fine. We just have to regulate those properly. We can also Pokémon off this guy for another Cascoon. Oh, we played both the Ditto. Okay, no worries. No worries at all. Let's Frozen Lock here to begin with. No item cards for him. That means no Mysterious Treasure, no Skateboards, no more Spell Tags. No Switches, but he does have the Malamar in hand. Pretty good for him. Oh boy, and he's going to get a pretty big Erika here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate that he had to get that, because now he is going to be able to attack here soon. Pretty sure he's gonna go for the Ditto. Oh, he went for the Cryogonal. Okay. Okay. Let's buff up our Pokemon's HP first. We have the Dustox in hand. Yep, we don't need to attach energy, that's fine. The best part is this is going to die on in between turns for us, so that's good. We can pretty much continue the item lock spam. He can't retreat. He's just looking to get energies into his discard here for his Giratina, basically. This only works if, yeah, from an opponent's attack, so he doesn't get to use that spell tag, which is honestly pretty good for us. There is a Pokégear. We will see what we can do here. Okay. Another Lillie. Okay. Not the best thing we could have gotten here. I'm waiting for him to put down a stadium card. We're losing a Cryogonal on this turn, but it shouldn't be the end of the world for us. He is gonna free retreat back into the Giratina once he's done setting it up. Be right back, guys. He does have enough Malamars to keep his setup going for a bit. This is a type of stall deck also, guys, if you haven't noticed. We are going to be wanting to try to lock him in place for as long as possible here. Actually a really good time for that. We only have 3 Dustox in our deck, so I'm not going to bother putting him down. What can we could grab another Dustox here. Oh wait, actually, yeah. Oops, not him. Him. Let's lock him up. $80, and then it goes to 120. But we have to attack him, so he's gonna get knocked out on his turn. Kinda sucks for us, because he's gonna get that spell type damage too. If I give him a turn without attacking, he'll get to use his, attach his escape boards, which is what I'm worried about here. Oh, there's the victory! I think, yeah, people get tired of playing into that, guys. Since that was a quick one, we'll try to do one more game here before we actually wrap this up.